I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Is anybody else
Just
on the
wanted to,
call?
I have no idea. I don't think so. And when I joined, there was only one, so I thought I wanted to chime in today. Just wanted to listen in, see what's going on.
Well, sounds good. I am glad you're here. How's the weather in California?
It was. I thought it would be nice. I was gonna go take a walk actually, but it's getting hot actually. I think it's gonna be a little humid. Actually, let me check the weather.
Well,
How was
I hope it cools down because it's cooling here in Texas. As of yesterday, there was above 100 degrees, and today, it dropped down to 89 degrees. So hopefully it'll cool
Yeah,
there.
it says it's gonna be 99 today. It's already 72 right now, where I'm at right now. So it's a beach weather.
Yeah, nice time to go out and have some fun in the beach. Yeah, certainly. So.
Yeah.
So anyway, let me begin today. Again, I want to welcome everyone on Satsang Talks with me, Robin Pandey. And today's topic is reactions. And I want to kind of give you the definition of reactions. I know everyone knows what is reaction is, but the reaction is I took this from the dictionary.com. The reaction is the equal and opposite force that is produced when any force is applied to a body. You see, so a reaction is equal to the action that is applied, and reaction is also basically reflection or response or counteraction. You see, so that is reaction. And I chose this topic because it's very important. It is important because, you see, everyone on the planet is merely reacting, and I'll go into deeper in just a minute. But the reason everyone on the planet is reacting is because everything that is produced in the reality, or a synthetic reality, or the man-made reality, we have buildings, cars, planes, all this development, electricity, computer, telephone, cell phone, video technology, you name it. You see, everything appear or arose from the mind. And everything that arose from the thought is merely reaction. You see, because what is mind? You see, I want to go into a little bit into mind. You see, mind is not a creator. You see, mind we think is creating something, but it's not creating something. See, it is reacting. Because the human mechanism, let's go into a little bit of human mechanism that is functioning. The mind is not interested in anything unless there is a stimuli coming from the environment. See, if there is no stimuli, the mind or the body is not really interested in anything. You see, it is interested when, in a physiological level, when the body or the mind needs something, like we need food or water. You see, the body is thirsty, needs some water, then the mind comes into play. that it needs something to survive. So that is happening automatically. You see, whether the mind interferes or does not interfere, that is happening automatically. You see, that is given to us by the nature. And let me put this into two categories. You see, I want to give you this into put this into two categories. See, the category number one is what I call the natural mind, and even that natural mind is reacting, and I'll go over that in just a minute. And the second is what I call is a premeditative mind, or artificial mind, or conditioned mind. You see, and we have to separate that. You see, because when I separate that, the category number one is put for all human beings, all animals. You see, they're also reacting, they're also thinking naturally. You know, even dog knows, you know, who his owner is. You know, a dog knows, you know, how to come home. So dog is also thinking. So that I call this naturally, and actually that is also very powerful thinking, which is, you know, done naturally. You see. And the second category I want to put it is the again, the conditioned mind, or the premeditative mind, and that mind. You see. Now I call that artificial mind because that is responsible for achieving goals for any purpose. You see, so here the natural mind is doing everything naturally or spontaneously, but this conditioned mind is coming up, and it is responsible for achieving goals for any purpose. So, and the category 2, this conditioned mind, is only applied to humans. See, it doesn't apply to animals because animals do not have that capability. See, only humans have that capability. So because of that, see, we assume ourselves to be grander than anything else on the planet. You see, but the fact is that we are all energy. Even the mosquito that come to bite us, the fly, the insect, you know, all the animals, all the plants, they are expression of the energy of the universe. You see, but the human being, because of that category number 2, that conditioned mind. And I want to go back to the last satsang talk I gave about the self-consciousness. Actually, the first satsang talk I recorded, that is about the self-consciousness. You see, that self-consciousness mechanism is put into human being by the nature. And you know, I don't want to go how it happened, why it happened, things like that. I don't want to go into that. It happened. You see, the nature placed the self-consciousness mechanism into human being that separate us from the universe, objects, plants, animals, and that mechanism allows us to see ourselves separate from the universe or the object, and that tells me I am separate from this object. I am separate from you. See, so there is a separation, and because of that mechanism, and animals, I don't think they have that, which comes to them naturally. So they don't have the self-consciousness. Because of that, the human being have the conditioned mind, because now you can separate yourself from the entire totality of existence and look at yourself through the use of that mechanism, which is the thought mechanism or the conditioned mechanism. You see, and that, I don't want to sound negative or pessimistic, but because of that mechanism, there is a misery on the planet. Everyone is suffering because of that. The sorrow of the man, the sorrow of the humanity is because of that, you see.